From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Shan with today's voice briefing. It's Friday, April 14th, 2023.
This is Todd Spangler, Washington correspondent for the Detroit Free Press. The Biden administration this week unveiled its proposed emission standards for new cars and trucks beginning with model year 2027. Let's just say they're historically stringent. These standards are so tough, in fact, they're almost certain to require Detroit's automakers, and everyone else, to make huge sales of electric vehicles in order to meet them. The Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA, says it expects EV sales to hit 67% of all new cars and trucks sold in the U.S. by 2032 in order to meet the reductions. If that comes to pass, it would represent a sea change for the American auto industry and the driving public. Last year, for instance, EV sales were about 6% of the total, and that was a good year for EVs. Automakers, meanwhile, aren't saying it can't be done. After all, they've got plans to bring dozens of new EV models online in the next few years. But they're saying in order to hit those kind of sales, they'll need plenty of help. They'll need new charging stations, and there'll have to be consumer incentives. And the public will have to be convinced it's ready for an electric future.
I'm Brendel Hightower with the Detroit Free Press. There are lots to do this weekend in Metro Detroit, and here are a few things to consider during the weekend of April 14th. After Dark, World Space Party at the Michigan Science Center takes place Saturday from 6 to 11 p.m. This adult-only event allows guests to have access to the museum, music, food, beverages, science demonstrations, and a laser Lizzo light show. Tickets can be purchased from the Michigan Science Center's website. Opening day for the public at Greenfield Village is this Saturday at the 80-acre historic village in Dearborn. Members can get early access on Friday. The village offers train rides, the carousel, Model T rides, carriage rides, opportunities to explore working farms, stroll down Main Street and into historic homes, watch craft workers, enjoy the village playground, and more. Greenfield Village is open 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. seasonally, Wednesdays through Sundays. The Detroit Zoo will be hosting Greenfest and e-recycling this weekend. E-recycling allows people to drop off acceptable electronics to recycle. Drivers who bring items for recycling will be gifted a free admission ticket to the Detroit Zoo, redeemable through December 31st. Greenfest at the Detroit Zoo is an eco-friendly festival that will feature live music, green food trucks, a marketplace to purchase sustainably sourced products, and more. The festival is free with zoo admission. The annual extravaganza takes place at Mayberry Farm in Northville on Saturday. This event will be for children 2 to 10 years old. The first 800 children can redeem eggs for a prize bag filled with candy and treats. There will also be face painting, seed planting, crafts, costume characters, food trucks, and farm animals. The cost is $5 per person, cash only. Visit freep.com for more entertainment news.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department, admiring the names on this year's ballot for the Michigan Sports Hall of Fame. Just get a load of the people up for the honor that were released on Thursday. In the pro ranks, you have former Lions Benny Blades and Kevin Glover, former Pistons star Richard Rip Hamilton, former Tigers catcher Pudge Rodriguez, and longtime Red Wings captain Henrik Zetterberg. Among the college nominees are a pair of Michigan quarterbacks, Drew Henson and Jim Harbaugh, whatever happened to him, along with former MSU stars Ryan Miller and Sean Respert, and Deanna Nolan, the former Michigan Miss Basketball out of Flint Northern. As for the coaches, people like Perry Watson, Frank Orlando, and Anita Jo Lake grace the ballot. And in media, you'll find the likes of Mike Emmerich, the former voice of the NHL, Terry Foster, and the late Don Shane. You can vote for your favorites online right now at michigansportshof.org/ballot. Voting ends on May 12.
For more from the Detroit Free Press, visit freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Thanks for listening. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you Monday.